Hello and welcome to the PCC Accounting Advising for Returning Students presentation. My name is Drew Felton. I'm one of the program advisors for the accounting programs at Pima. And I'm here to talk to you today about everything related to advising as a returning student. So what is PCC Accounting Advising? So advising is all about helping students be successful and move through their programs towards graduation. And program advisors and enrollment advisors are here to help keep you on track, help you choose classes, and help you keep progressing forward. So for the accounting programs, we have three different programs. We have the Associate of Applied Science in Accounting, which is a full 60+ unit program. And then we have two certificates as well. We have a bookkeeping certificate and an enrolled agent certificate, which is a tax preparer licensed by the IRS. And so the nice thing about the certificates is they both stack into the Associate of Applied Science. And so if you complete the certificates, everything you take will go into the Associate of Applied Science. So we're also here to help you. Like I said, advising is all about helping you be successful and moving forward and getting towards your goals of graduation. So there's two levels of advising. We have enrollment advisors who help you during your first semester from admission application through your first semester of classes. And then there's program advisors. So for the accounting program, we have two enrollment advisors and two program advisors. Enrollment advising is, like I said, for new students from admissions, placement testing, orientation, enrollment in your first classes, removing some holds. But their enrollment advising is for those first entry beginning level advising, helping you get started in the programs. And then program advising is second semester through graduation. So after you have completed your entry admissions requirements, you will have a program advisor after your first semester. We will help you create a degree plan. So we'll help you plan out all your semesters going forward. We'll talk about course selection. We'll talk about course sequencing. So which courses must be taken when. We also help connect you with other resources such as tutoring and any other resources that you might need, such as Student Life. We help with applying and transferring you to a four-year institution if that's your goal. Yeah, that's really what program advising is. We help you through graduation and help you kind of plan going forward. So how do you know who your advisor is? There's a couple ways. Like I said, there's four of us. So the two enrollment advisors are Sandra Loretto and Francisco Mendoza. Sandra is at downtown campus and Francisco is at Desert Vista. And then the two program advisors are Beth Dohanic, who's at Northwest, and myself, Drew Felton, who's at Desert Vista. And so the way you can find us is listed in your MyPima account, which we'll cover a little later in a few minutes. It will list your program advisor or your enrollment advisor, and you will actually be able to contact us through Pima Connect. But this is our who the advisors are and our alpha breakdown. So we advise students based on your last name. So for myself, for example, I advise accounting students who are in their second semester with last names M through Z. So how can you contact us? There's quite a few ways. You can email us. That's usually the easiest way. We also have direct phone numbers, which are also listed in Pima Connect. Enrollment advisors have both in-person and digital QLIS appointments. So QLIS is what we've been using pretty much since the pandemic began. And so you can schedule appointments based on which enrollment advisor you want. You can choose the campus when you're signing up to get that enrollment advisor. For program advising, we only have appointments through Pima Connect, which again, we will talk about in a few minutes. You can message us directly through Pima Connect. Just a heads up, walk-in advising is not available at Northwest or Desert Vista, which is where Beth and I are both located. So Pima Connect, you can find Pima Connect when you go to your MyPima account. You go to the Students tab and then the Academics tab. And if you scroll down near the bottom, there's a box that says Pima Connect. And everyone who's related to your Success Network is listed in Pima Connect. These are instructors, program advisors, faculty advisors, coaches. The Learning Center is usually involved. And so When you go into Pima Connect, everyone that's here to help you is listed there. And so you open up Pima Connect, you click on the top left menu button, which looks like three parallel bars, and you'll click My Success Network. And there, you'll, depending on where you are in the program, you'll either see your enrollment advisor, Sandra or Francisco, or you'll see a program advisor, Beth or I. And if you click our names for program advising specifically, Beth or I, you'll be taken to our bio page that will list a button that says schedule appointments. And if you click that, you will be taken directly to our calendars and it'll show you when we're available, what times we have, what days we have, and you can choose the modality you want to meet us with. You can meet us in person as starting August 2nd, the student services centers are open to the public, to students. So you can meet in person, you can meet online. So either like through a Google Meet link, most likely, or you can have a phone appointment. And so when you're signing up, you get to choose which kind of appointment you want to have. And so that's it. You also have contact information for any faculty members on your for your classes. So if you have three different classes and with three different faculty members, you will see all three of them listed and be able to contact those faculty members through Pima Connect as well. It displays tracking information. So if anything comes up, like if an instructor is worried about something or is excited about something, you can get flags or kudos. And it's just kind of a way to help you be connected and kind of know where you're standing going throughout the semester. It also lists additional resources. Like I said, there's usually the tutoring services that's listed, the learning centers that are listed in your success network. Sometimes if a class that you're in has a academic success coach, they're listed. And so there's quite a few things that Pima Connect to help you be successful in addition to just program advising. Like previously mentioned, Beth and I are at Northwest and Desert Vista respectively. Francisco and Sandra are at Desert Vista and downtown. And so your advisors might not be listed where your classes are. So if you want, you can travel to come see us in person, or you can meet with us virtually, either on the phone or through Google Meets. Just a heads up though, that you probably won't be at the campus where your advisors are. It seems like a lot of accounting classes are at downtown and only Sandra is at downtown. Just some helpful tips going forward. Checking your PCC email is very important. It's the primary way that anyone related to Pima College will contact you. By federal law, we can only respond to PCC accounts, mainly because it's the only, with specific information, students protected information, because it's the only one we know for sure is you. And so you must always please check your PCC email, because important information from us will go to those emails only. When you do check your emails, please read them. Everything in them is set for a reason. There's policies, updates, there's deadlines, there's financial aid, there's program requirements, but everything we write in those emails is for a reason. And so please read them. Announcements and notifications are also only sent to PCC accounts. So for example, last week there was a power outage and the announcement went out via email and PCC alert text messaging. And so they are only sent to PCC accounts. And so please check your Pima College emails daily, preferably. So what do advisors do? We are here to help you, like I said, progress going forward towards graduation. We will help you with making plans. We will talk about course sequencing. So what classes you need to take when, and which classes need to be taken before other classes. And so we really help you stay on track in the most efficient manner. Instead of kind of taking a class here and there in random order, we help you make a plan going forward. So every semester you know what you need to take, when you need to take it. And so that's what we're here for, is to help you get to graduation. We also respond pretty quickly for the most part, within no later than 72 hours. If you send us an email, we will get back to you. And the only time that might be longer is if we are either out of the office for out of town or something like that, or during peak, which is August and January. And so during peak times, responses might be longer because of the pileup of emails. And so if you are planning to go forward, earlier is better. And so every semester for the future semesters, registration opens up months before the semester begins. And so having that plan in place before registration begins or before the semester begins will allow you to get faster response times. If the semester for 2021, fall of 2021, for example, semester begins August 19th, if you don't contact us till August 17th, that's pretty short. Pretty soon it begins the deadline. And so it's also during peak. And so response times might be slower than normal. And so please plan ahead. We also give you a lot of guidance and information to help you keep on track, help you know what's going on with college. We also help you navigate the college experience. There's a lot of different offices, a lot of different policies in place that's changing regularly. And so we are here to help you navigate that. We're also here to help in any other way that we can. So if you need assistance, we can get you connected to tutoring. We can get you connected with your instructor. We can help game plan or problem solve anything that comes up. So if you are struggling, if you need help, please contact us because we're, like I said, we're here to help you in any way that we can. We want you to be successful. We want you to graduate. And so by telling us what's going on earlier, we can help you. If you don't let us know what's happening, we can't help you because we won't know. But if you let us know what's happening, I guarantee you that we will help you move forward. So what's your responsibilities? This is your education, this is your journey. And so our goal is to help you move forward, but really the goal is for you to take ownership of your education. This is your life, this is your program, these are your goals. And so we are here to help you, but you are the author of your education. You are the author of this journey. And so knowing what your goals are, knowing where you want to end up, that will help us advise you even better. Because if we know what you want to do, where you want to go, we know the programs that will help you get there. And we know our programs very well. And so we can help you get there even quicker. And so knowing what you want out of this will help us. Please be, for appointments, please be prepared. If you have questions, please write them down. If you have ideas, please bring them. Yeah, and so being prepared for our appointments will help us kind of stay on track. And then it's also your responsibility to register for the class that we discuss. We will give you recommendations every semester to help you move forward, but ultimately it's your responsibility to register yourself and take the classes and do well. We're here to support you. We can help you get connected with resources, but ultimately this is yours. This is your program, your experience, and this is your based on your decisions. And so that's kind of your responsibilities, is kind of take ownership of your educational journey as we move forward. And we're here to help you, guide you, advise you, and things like that. But ultimately, this is your journey. So when contacting your advisor, what should you do? What should you tell us? The most important things are your name and your A number. And so this is how we will look you up in our system, see where you're at, and be able to give you quick advice and accurate advice because we'll know who you are. If you are in a certain program, specifically tell us which one it is. If you are in the accounting AAS, for example, please tell us which focus area you're doing. There's the tax focus and the bookkeeping focus. And so by giving us kind of the information of who you are and what you're looking for, we can give you faster, more accurate advice. So please send us your name, please send us your A number. That really is very helpful. And then your emphasis areas such as tax or bookkeeping. If you have a question about a specific course, please let us know what the course is and the CRN. So for example, like ACC 105, CRN 12345. This will allow us to know exactly who's teaching it, what the class is, the modality, and just general information about the class, which will allow us to better help you. So please send this information when you're contacting us. It's very helpful. Thank you. So what don't we do? We are not financial aid advisors. We generally know like the very basics about financial aid. We can kind of give you those super general information, but we don't have access to a lot of financial aid specifics, or your account, anything related to finance. We don't have access to that. So please, if you have financial aid questions, we can give you the general advice, but the financial aid office is definitely your best bet. They are the experts in financial aid. They're experts in the requirements for federal financial aid, and so we know that if you ask us about financial aid, we can help you a little bit. We can give you that general information, but the specific ones we will refer you to financial aid. And there's a couple ways you can contact them. They are available via email at fahelp@pima.edu or at the phone number listed 520-206-4950. And so they are the experts in financial aid and will be able to answer specific questions more than just general questions like we will be able to. So what next? Reach out to us. Like I said, we're here to help you. We want you to succeed. We want to help you get through graduation. And so if you ever need anything, don't know where to go, you can always turn to your advisor, because if we don't know the answer, we at least know where to find the answer and where to go for any questions that you have. And so please don't hesitate to reach out to us. So now we're going to cover a few different things that we will cover also during appointments. So My Degree Plan is a very important tool. It helps you go forward. It tracks everything you do, and it tracks all your requirements. So you can actually find your My Degree Plan through your My Pima portal. You go My Pima portal, students, academics, then My Degree Plan is at the bottom under academic planning. And so this will list out all your program requirements. It'll list out your general education if needed. It'll list out any course that you've taken as well as what you still need to take. So as you can see here, it lists the student view. It shows this student is pursuing a degree in associative arts that requires 60 units. And so anything with a red circle means it's not done yet, still needs to be completed. Then there are blue circles that means it's in progress, so that you are currently taking that requirement that will be completed, which turns into a green check mark once the final grade is posted and you successfully pass the course. And so this is a very important tool. It helps you see what you've done, what you still need to do. This is also where your program advisor will build your planner. And so your planner, again, lists every course you need in the recommended order based on course sequencing, when classes are available. Some classes are available only fall or only spring. And so we take that into account when we build your planner. And so that's why My Degree Plan is a super useful tool for you to know where you're at in the program. And so it helps you guide you by listing everything you need to do. In general education requirements, it'll actually list out every single class that meets that requirement. And so, for example, there's a fine arts requirement that is either arts or humanities. And under the arts section, there's about 10 classes listed that if you click, it'll give you a course description, but it lists every single class that's offered at Pima that meets that requirement. So how do you register? Registration also happens through My Pima portal. So you go students, then register and pay page, and then you click register for credit classes, which then takes you to Banner or Ellucian. And at that point, you will click register for classes and choose the correct semester, the upcoming semester that you're registering for. And then you have a couple options. You can choose to register by the CRN, which is the section number, which is that 5-digit code that is specific to each registration course. Or you can also search within Ellucian to look for some classes. So this is how you search for classes when actually in Ellucian. You can find classes, you can do subject in course. So for example, ACC 105 is Survey of Accounting. It's the Intro to Accounting course. So you would type in subject in course, ACC 105. And then if you have certain methods that you want, so let's say you want to be online only, the method would be online. You could do virtual, you could do in person. You can check if they're only open classes. So if you don't want to see all the classes that are offered, but only the ones that are still open and still have seats available, you can mark that. And so that's how you'll search, and then you'll select the one that fits for you. You can also do it by CRN. So if you search for the class schedule on Pima's website, you search by the same way. You put in subject, course numbers, specific campuses if you want, the correct semester, modalities, so online, virtual, in person, and then you click search. And this will bring up all the available options, and you'll want to once you find the class that fits your needs, that fits your schedule, you're going to want to write down that CRN number, because when you search for the CRN is specific to that section, that time, that date. So for example, this Writing 101 class is CRN 11377, and it specifically meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8:15 to 9:30. And so there's multiple Writing 101 sections out there, but this CRN is specific to this one that meets at 8:15 to 9:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so you'll want to write down the CRN that fits best for you, that's still open. As long as there's seats available, it means it's open. And you will then take that CRN number and plug it into Ellucian when you're registering. There is a tab that says Enter CRNs rather than Search by Classes, and you'll put in those 5-digit CRNs and then register for those specific classes. And that's kind of a quick overview of accounting and the accounting programs and how advising works for us at Pima and the accounting programs. And so thank you for your attention. Thank you for listening. If there's anything we can do for you, please, like I said, don't hesitate to reach out, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you.